And we are live. Welcome to the Know Yourself Revolution. My name is Grace Gravestock, and today we are talking about conscious business. What is conscious business and why does it matter? Who wants to work for conscious businesses? And why should you pay attention to conscious businesses? Well, let me tell you this. I was on I just had it. Changing Work Collective. That's the group. And some really impressive business leaders from some big companies you've heard of, like Google and LinkedIn, who lead an organization called Changing Work Collective. And so, what it is it is a group of conscious leaders from business leaders who are leading a movement to make business more conscious. So I am part of this because I believe in conscious business and I see it as part of the Know Yourself Revolution. Why? Because the Know Yourself Revolution is about creating a world where we all want to live. And I say we, I don't necessarily mean everyone. I mean, if you're within the sound of my voice and you understand the concept of the Know Yourself Revolution, you're probably also going to be interested in conscious business. So what is conscious business? Well, it's all about infusing purpose, mindfulness, and positive impact. It's about operating in a heightened awareness of your stakeholders, of people, of employees, customers, communities, and the environment. It's often associated with fair wages and benefits and ethical decision-making and giving back to the community with keywords like sustainability and social responsibility. So conscious business is desirable because it aligns with your values, particularly Millennials and Gen Z. Research shows that more and more people want to work for companies that prioritize purpose and social responsibility. And employees are drawn to organizations that make a meaningful difference in the world. So they're willing to invest their time and talent in businesses that align with their values. So in addition to attracting top talent, conscious businesses foster a more engaged workforce and contribute positively to both society and the planet. So I really believe in conscious business, and I see it as an important aspect of the Know Yourself Revolution. When I showed up today and we had breakout rooms, I was intrigued to see the topics that came up. And one of the biggest topics was authenticity and the permission to be yourself at work, to bring your whole self to work. And I was really delighted with the types of people that I met in this organization, which is mostly entrepreneurs, people who have left the corporate world and have struck out on their own or are in the process of either building or creating a conscious business. Why? Because they like us, like you and I, want to live in a world that matches our values. And so my belief is that if you're within the sound of my voice, you would probably rather work for a conscious business than an unconscious business. And I honestly believe that the conscious businesses are the ones that are going to be thriving in the coming months and years. See, I know for a fact that everything is just going to keep changing, and it's going to be starting to change faster and faster. When I left corporate last year about this time, I had a vision and I saw hundreds of thousands of people getting laid off. And I chose to trust my intuition, and I quit my corporate job, even though it was a fantastic project, a great team, and it was a really good opportunity. But I had to follow my heart and I had to follow my passion. And I have a heart for people who are coming from the corporate world and want to make a difference, want to live their purpose as it relates to work. And that is the reason why I am so passionate about helping you understand your purpose as it relates to work, because I know that a time, it's not just coming, it has begun, where many people are getting laid off for whatever reason. The AI, the technology is changing. And so what is going to happen when, let's say, you and I no longer have the work that we had in the past? What if it doesn't exist? So in the past, that's been something, and I'm not trying to be a fearmonger. I believe it's just a matter of time, probably sooner rather than later, but who knows how long it's actually gonna happen or how long it's gonna actually take. But the fact is, it's happening already. A lot of people are getting laid off, and I keep seeing the headlines, and I know you do too. So if you are looking for a way to find out what you're really here to be and do as it relates to work, if and when you had to change jobs, had to change careers, what if the whole economy shifts? What if the whole world shifts in unusual and unforeseen ways? What if you have to reinvent yourself? I've talked to quite a few people this week who are in the process of reinventing themselves for whatever reason, whether it's a relationship that your life was built around, or it is family dynamics that have changed with loved ones who have passed, or if it's a job that is no longer there for you, or a career that you're being forced to move out of. Whatever the case, if you are looking for the kind of work that you are hardwired to do that's different perhaps than what you've been doing, something that's more aligned with your soul's purpose, that is where I come in. So I want to offer you your free chart and your life purpose summary. You can find out on paper what work you are uniquely configured to do. What is your unique genius? Go to whatsmychart.com and you will see a personalized 2-page report. It is based on your personal information. It is going to be different for every single person, and you will see the map of your energy blueprint. Even if you don't know how to read it, which most people will not, what it does show you is all the intricacies of a human and how you compare, like what is your configuration compared to another person. And the fact is you're unique and you play an important role in the evolution of humanity right now. So if this calls to you, if this speaks to you, and you really do want to know how to live your life more in alignment with your purpose, you feel like maybe you've been a little bit out of alignment, be sure to get your free chart and find out that work that you are cut out to do. And I can just hear you saying, I thought I was doing the work that I was here to do. Like, I've thought this myself my whole life. I've done communication related work. I've had a radio station. I had my own radio shows. I did newspaper. I did news journalism. I did photography. I did all kinds of things that were related mostly to communication. And so my jobs have changed over the years. My career has changed. My long-term career has been in large-scale technology implementations. And those skills that I gained are certainly applicable to other places. But the fact is that I have had to evolve in my career, as I'm sure you have. And as the world continues to change and technology changes, we all are going to have to be evolving and changing. So when you're at a crossroads, if you're at a crossroads, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Get your free chart, find out what work you're here for. It's at whatsmychart.com. We're not all here to be worker bees. And if you've never fit into the system when it comes to work, you will probably find some really surprising and exciting answers in your report. So I'd love to share more with you. If you're interested in having a conversation and getting a personalized reading of your energetic blueprint, and of course, ask all the questions that you have about your hardwiring, then be sure to schedule that time today, kyr.life/reading. And if you are going to, if you're interested in personalized, like a deep dive that's personal and face-to-face, you can spend a day with me, and I am offering a very limited number of VIP as I travel over the next month and a half. I will be in quite a few locations. I'll be putting this on the website, but if you're interested in finding out if I'll be in your area, I'll be in Florida, Puerto Rico, I'll be in the Bay Area, and I'll be in Los Angeles and also Fresno. So if you're going to be in if you live in those areas or you want to travel to one of those areas and meet up for a day, then please schedule time to see if a VIP day might be a good fit for you. kyr.life/quick call. We can have a conversation. There's no obligation in scheduling the time, but simply having a conversation to see what would serve you best. So if you are interested in working for a conscious business, a conscious organization, then there are quite a few ways that you can do that. But the easy path is something that I teach, and you can get the formula for it when you download your free chart at whatsmychart.com. So that's all I've got today. But I will leave you with this question. What would your ideal work look like if you could do anything, if you could be anything or anywhere, if you had no constraints on your daily circumstances? If the sky was truly the limit and money was no object, what would you be doing? What brings you the most joy? I ask you to contemplate that, especially this weekend. Take some time alone. That's what I will be doing. And spending some time in introspection and reflection on all the amazing things that I'm grateful for and the things that really light me up, because I too want to have a life full of joy. And I intend that for the world that I'm co-creating with the other strategic partners around the world who are part of the Know Yourself Revolution. And so I'll be meeting with them, perhaps you, if you're within the sound of my voice and you want to meet up over the next 6 weeks and you're going to be in one of those areas, especially, that will make it easy. So I'm looking for leaders, coaches, teachers, healers, the kind of people that you would find on my podcast. If you haven't checked out my podcast, go to YouTube and just type my name and podcast and you'll see it pop up. So I'm looking for people who already represent, like if your message is congruent with the Know Yourself Revolution and you're a leader in your own field and you want to amplify this frequency, this message about know, love, and trust yourself, if your message already aligns with that and you would like it to be amplified by being part of the Know Yourself Revolution, schedule time and let's chat and watch the events space for the platforms that you're watching on, because I would love to meet you in person. If you want to meet, that we will potentially have that chance while I'm on the road. So don't be shy and let's connect, because together we can positively impact 5 billion people by 2025 through alignment, frequency, and collaboration. The time of the single shingle is past, and it is time to co-create the world that we want to live in. We start first with ourselves. We lead by example by choosing consciously and intentionally where we focus our resources, including our time, our energy, and most importantly, our attention, because that is our most valuable commodity and we can never get it back. So choose wisely, and thank you for being part of the Know Yourself Revolution. My name is Grace Gravestock. Until next time.